That's pretty cool. So actually what I'm going to do tonight is a bit of transcribing. And I did it a bit last night, so I'm going to continue that. So here's how it works. I leave the Musitude main page and I go to a different tab. This is the Musitude management. And this is how it works. So I get a piece of music such as this, which is traditional music, which is not what Musitude is about. And I transcribe this into something we can put onto the Musitude website, so it'll come up in the Musitude notation you've seen. And this is how I do it. Put that up there. I open a program called Atom. Wait, Musitude pieces. All right. I first put it into a text editor because it's really just an instruction set. And I've already done part one. That's on the site. I think it's on the site already. Just move that over. Smallification. So as you can see, part one's already done, and below it says part two. But I do need a little bit of help because I'm not a music professional actually. And that's the whole point of Musitude, is that not only can non-musicians play music on the site, eventually they'll be able to actually do what I'm doing, which is take traditional music and transcribe it. So here we have a piece and something that helps me, which is, goodness me, here it is. It's a musical stave which has all the notes written in there. I just need to check. The lowest note here that's middle C. There's one below, okay. So the lowest note here is G. Oh. G sharp. So that's not the one. It's not the droid you're looking for. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a guide, and I've already done part one, which is all these ones at the top. And because it's a duet, I'm going to do this one, which is part two. And I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So actually I don't need this screen at the moment, so I'll just minimize that. And put the text editor. No, put the text editor on the right. This is going to look a bit like I'm doing computer programming, but believe me, it's nowhere near the complexity. In fact, it's dead simple. It's more like data entry. In it. All right, so I'm going to be focusing on. So I want to big this up because easy for my eyeballs. Because I'm starting right here, and I'm not really going to go much above F. So put that there, and you can see all the notes I'm going to need. All right, so I start part two. And what I do is I identify the notes. Wonder if I should use the full screen view. Yeah, I'll turn it off for now, the full screen view. Big up view, big camera view. There, I don't need to show my ugly mug all the time. So this here is, whoa, where's that? I'm going to start here. So obviously I know what this is. This is C. So, and what is it? C? It's 0.5. 0.5 means half. So this is 1 beat, 1 beat, 1 beat, 1 beat. So this will be 1, 1, 1, 1. So here I write 0.5. In fact, I'm going to make this a bit bigger as well. In fact, I'm going to do this so just so I can move it up. Okay. So 0.5, and what the note is, as you can see here on the screen. Hey, how's it going? 0.5, and that would be capital C. Yeah. Capital C. I have to remember to set this in range 2. Next note is G, and that's also 0.5 G. You missed all the fireworks, Ross. I was playing stuff. Now we're doing a bit of transcribing. It's not going to be that interesting. I think it'll be a lot more interesting when I'm faster. And I've memorized all these notes. I won't need this chart. I can just go straight through really quickly, type it in, load it up to the site, and then try it out. And I think it'll be a bit more dynamic then. So yeah, give us let me know, Ross, if the audio is fine. Sometimes I talk like this and I'm projecting a little bit, so the audio is better on the microphone. And then sometimes I talk like this. No, I actually let me just. Do I need to? I actually turn them off because I'm showing something on the screen and I didn't want my face blocking. Oh, cool. Actually, maybe I will leave it on for now because I'm using the top of the screen here. Is the cursor showing up? It looks weird on this. It looks so tiny. The cursor on my monitor is massive because I make it oversized, but the way it appears looks really. It's actually made really small by the capture. I think what's happening in Streamlabs is capturing the original setting for the cursor, not the setting that I've done. Disable the bottom when you move to the top one? What do you mean? Disable the bottom what? I think Streamlabs captures the original cursor size and design, and even if you change it in Windows settings, it doesn't capture that. It's fine. I don't want to move them around because it'll be a bit messy. You hear this? It's a bit ASMR, isn't it? Sparkling water. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine the way they are actually now. So, but yeah, there's gonna have to be a way because that cursor is so tiny. It's a bit hard to point to things. I wonder why Streamlabs doesn't allow my changing of the Windows cursor size to be reflected. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So G, because these are all the same all the way to this first part. Actually, what I can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? I'm just going to cancel these notes for now. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So check this out. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those too. So what I do is I just go bosh, bosh. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why haven't? Whoa. Okay. What the hell? Why didn't this? get dotted. It's weird. I must not have copied and pasted it. Right. Alright, so now let's just have a look at what the next line. Oh, never mind. So I've got all the timings for the pieces now. So what I can do now is just go through and add all the notes. So starting again, that was middle C. Then it was G. And then it's going to be E and G. E, G. In fact, if I check this, I think I can see that it does go to G. Anyway, then it's the same again. C, G, what is that? It should be there. C, G, E, G. C, G, E, G. Alright, then it's the next. Oh, goodness me. The next octave, next bar, I mean, is D, G, F, G. D, G, F, G. Followed by, actually I should put this here, C, G, E, G. C, E, G. 1, 2, 3. Rude. Okay. Again, this is C, G, E, G. Followed by C, G, E, G. What's going on with this? Whatever. It's done it on all of them, hasn't it? Now we're going to C, B, G, G, E, C, E, but it's lowercase g. Then again, it's lowercase g, D, B, D, G, D, B, G. G, D, B, B. Come on. G, D, B, D. Right. Back to line 2, and that's C, G, E, G, C, G, E, G, C, G, E, G, G. Okay. And this next cradle bar here is D, G, F, G. D, G, F, G. Then C, G, E, G. G, G. Right. Now back down to here. So it's G, E, C, E, but lowercase g. G, E, C, E. And then a repeat of that. So G, E, C, E. Magic's coming soon. The magic is on its way. Again, it's G, F, B, F. Lowercase g, F, B, F. And then C, G, E, G. G, E, G. And now what I can do, because in traditional music, these two dots here mean repeat. And usually it will go back to another line with two dots because it goes all the way back to the beginning. It means go back to the beginning and repeat that. So there's no point in me going through all this and retyping it again. So what I can do is, because it means repeat exactly what's on here. In other words, it just means play it twice. 1, 2. So I'll just paste it. And I go back. And where am I going back to? I'm going to this. This goes to the end. This one, I will obviously done part 1, but I will transcribe just these 2 lines and then copy and paste it, double it because it's got a repeat. Then I'll upload it to the site and we'll play it, see if it's running fine. Again, what I can do is, because these are all the same duration note apart from this last note here, so I can do this. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, right? 0.5, 5. So that's these 8 dots. 1, 2, 3. And then I copy these. And however many times. So how many have we got more to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So on one line is 1, 2, 3, 4. So then on the next line, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do another one like that. But it's only 4 like that. So I get rid of these 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one is 2 beats to be filled in with the actual note. So what I do is I start at the beginning, I go here, and I check this. So this is B, F, D, F. B, F, what was it, D, D, F. And then the next one is again B, F, D, F. B, F, D, F. And then on the next one here, C, G, E, G. Whoops, C, G, E, G. And here, C, G, E, G again. C, G, E, G. Now we're onto a new cradle, or in traditional music we call it a bar. So this one is again B, F, D, F. B, F, D, F. Then B, F, D, F. Oh, again, same. B, F, D, F. Now C, G, E, G. C, G, E, G. C, G, E, G again. C, G, E, G. And now I go back to the beginning of the new line. So, almost done. So here I will have C, then move this along a bit so I can see what's going on. So this is C, correct? And now it goes C, D, E, F, G, A, but it's in a higher octave. So now I put A with the caret symbol. F, A caret. Okay. Then again, C, A, F, A. C, A caret, F, A caret. Just means play the A in a higher octave. Now we've got C, G, E, G, C, G, E, G. Oops. Here we go. Whoa, this is the lowest note. So this is C, A, F. Okay? So here I use a lowercase f. So it's going to be F, D, A, D. D, is it lowercase a? No, it's just regular A. D. Okay. Now it's going to be G, E, C, E, but lowercase g. G, E, C, E. Getting faster. Almost done. Again, it's going to be bish, bosh, bash, G, F, B, F, but lowercase g. Oops, that's not right. G, F, what was it? G, F, B, F. F. And towards the end now, C, G, E, G, C, G, E, G, and the last note is C. There. And before I lose it all, obviously I want to go to save. Right, now we're on to a different stage, so I can minimize this, and bring back up the Musitude management. This piece has already been created. What is it called? Exercises, but I can just search. I can just search for Carl Zerny. because I think it's the only piece. Yeah, practical exercises. So I go to this piece and now I want to edit it. So I click edit. Okay, that's fine. This one here, I think cancel the edit. And I add a new piece. Practical for beginners, type duet part 2, which is what it is. Difficulty, I think it was called beginner. Play style. What did I say the other play style was? Okay, happy. Yeah, beginner part 1, 4, 3. Okay, happy and 90 is what I need to remember. Okay. New. Part 2. Beginner. Play style. It's already in there. Happy. Tempo was 90. And give it piano. I think it was signature was 4. Now I have to remember. It's range. Range 2, not range 3 as usual. So now what I do is I take this notation here that I've just transcribed, which is basically just step-by-step description of which note to play and how long, what the duration of the note is. And I whack it in here. And when I click create, it'll tell me if I've got any errors. For once in my life, I don't see any errors there. And it is created. So let's see if we're going to get a result. And how do we do that? We go back to the Musitude website and we search for it. Whoa, cap box on. Practical exercises for beginners. Fingers crossed. This is part 1, which I transcribed previously. And here's the part that I've just added to the site. Yep, boy. But why is this longer? That doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh well. No, it does. If it's got longer notes, it's going to be longer. See, it doesn't. So let's just listen to it. Let's have the website play it for us so we can just listen to it. See if it sounds like it makes sense. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds good, but why not actually play it? Can I handle the power of the PlayStation? All right, here we go. My fingers look blue. So. All right, got the beat of it. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, I got that one. Not too soon. Da, 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 da. Did I repeat this too many times in the code? All right. Yeah, I've never played that piece before, and what I was trying to do there was sight read. What I actually should do is play it through and go to little places like this that stump me. Let me just check a second. I think I put two. I think it's supposed to end there, but I put this in too many times. But that's one ending. Let me look at it actually. So this is what it was in traditional music. So it ends on 4. So this is part 1. Da, 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 da. Yep. And then this is part 2. See where the O's are? Then it plays it again. Something wrong though, isn't there? Right, let's play it through by itself. Let's see. I think it should end there, because at the end here, look, oh, I'm dumb. I am dumb. I know I've done it. This is correct. Part 1 is correct. It's part 2 that I haven't done correctly. I didn't repeat it on part 2. But you know what? That is easy to remedy. All I've got to do is just take this, copy it, whack it in there, bish bash bosh, saved. Copy it again, whack it into the management. Go to edit this and replace it again with the extended version. Whack that in. Checking for errors. Don't see any errors. Go back to the site. What was it? Part 2 that was too short. Right now, watch it when I refresh it. Boom! And that is how Musitude works, baby. instantaneous. We make an edit on the back end, press edit. By the time you get back to the website, it's already updated. We don't mess around. Here, have some ASMR. And before you ask, no, you can't have any in my bathwater. So, yeah. That's another transcription done live. Okay. Why are my fingers looking blue? The screen's not... Oh, you know what? There's this stupid light on the front of this camera. I wonder if you can turn that off. Yeah, definitely need to turn those lights off. Well, anyway, this one, because it's blue. The one of the face cameras are kind of a beigey. I wonder if that's why my face looks so beige. Okay, let's have another crack, shall we? You see, if you're struggling to play a piece, like obviously I was there, then you can just go to the speed selector and just crank it down to a slower level. It won't be as nice because obviously the composer sets the tempo and that's the ideal tempo for that piece, but it's good for practicing. So again, this is part 2. This is part 1. I'm going to play part 1. See, as mentioned yesterday, I should cut this nail. I'm not giving you the finger. Because when you play, the key I was having trouble with was the X, wasn't it? Maybe in the V and the X. But when you play on the X like that, you push your finger almost upside down and push down that way. Push it down. But if your nail's sticking out a bit, then it slides around. Anyway, no excuses. Let's just give it a crack. Much slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. No bother. Some bother. Yeah, boy. Nice! And that's how you do it. So you can go right now to musitude.com, musitude.com. No need to sign up on the website if you're on a computer. Just click through the welcome screen, go to the search bar, type exactly what you see on the screen here. Sorry. Practical exercises for beginners, number 20. Or just type the composer, show you with the mouse, Carl Zerny, and you'll get this exact piece coming up. So you've watched me play it. I'm not perfect either, but it's a lot of fun. So you can just go and play this as well. If you can type and you can count, then you just look at this notation that anybody can intuitively read. A circle is 1 beat, so tap your foot, nod your head. That's 1 beat, so 1, 1, 1, 1, like this, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, and then half a circle is half a beat. So obviously there's 2 letters in one circle, so they get half of the beat each. So it's, and then back to 1 beat. So you can play that. That's a piece of music by Carl Czerny, classical composer. And it's actually written as an exercise. So yeah, it's a composition, it's a piece of music, but it's actually an exercise he wrote to help students develop their technique. And you know, I guess it's in the title, it's for beginners. So it's not that difficult. And you can slow it down if it gets difficult, or you don't even need to use the auto player. You can just play it at your own speed just to practice the pieces. Even the greatest piano players, they dwell on a little part where they can just practice that part. So yeah, I think I'm going to play it again at this slightly slower speed, and then I'm going to try it again at normal speed. So it's just one more practice. Here we go. Mistake. Keep going. Dogs joining in. See if we can get it right this time. Yes. Yeah, boy, I got that right the second time. Right, now we're going to play it at the normal speed that it was composed to be played at. See how cocky I get now. Come on, boy. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! That's how you do it. Practice, slow it down, whack it out, back to normal speed, kick its ass. All right, I'm super psyched.